Okay, it's time to update this lunacy a little bit. Check this out now. This became totally philosophical. I can tell you, I can assure you, I can 100% assure you, and there is nobody that can actually oppose to this stuff, but have you ever seen anything like this here? I've not seen anything like this here. You remember that I did video recorded previous Google search sessions, and they definitely, concerning the keywords such as Außer Times, they did not look anywhere near anything like this. This is, ladies and gentlemen, Google lunacy. Check this out. We have anywhere from Bible to, we have a lot of Bible everywhere, yes. But at the top of it, but I mean, look at this stuff here. You just don't get stuff like this. You don't get results like this easily. Whatever the hell you Google, this is insane. Lightning Talk, Google Analytics, message telling, remote desktop. Those are all issues that were involved in brainwashing, MK Ultra brainwash, for which they claim it as usually going to be, before we're going to take your blog down, etc., etc. Good luck with that. User account restriction, event, print, second son, tracking, Roberto Auser. Okay. To quit, press the... Oh, wow. Ladies and gentlemen, I have never seen anything like that. Let me see if... Actually, let me see what's happening here with the Yahoo. This is incredible. It's hard for me to believe that I see stuff like this. There you go. The IRS is going to send 1 million Americans checks. I think that's a wonderful news. I'm happy for people to receive their money. I'm not going to say that times are tough, hard, but they must be when you see stuff like this in United States of America. Money is not being just wasted just like that. I mean, now let's go and we're going to enter here. Times. I'm sure you're aware that Google search is a much bigger platform than a Yahoo, and so let's see what's gonna come out here. Oh, I do see myself here. I see that there is my existence. I got numbers. I used to have numbers such as, so that's why I'm not worried about that stuff. 150 million, 1.5 billion. It's video recorded, this stuff. Results on Außer Times. So I am just a little bit surprised that the more I do, the more I work, the less I am seeing. It's surprising that the whole thing would turn into such a philosophical stuff like this here. Feature on average amplitude. It's clearly not. It's clearly a bullshit. Clearly it's a bullshit. And it's very easy for me to dispute these numbers. Extremely easy to dispute them. It's basically the only thing I have to do is click here. This is for the last 7 days, but why would we bother with the last 7 days? I never had numbers like this, and I know these numbers are in multiplied with thousands. I know that. So I never had numbers like this. Google, a blogger itself, is indicating that my numbers are highly increasing. So Where does Google, therefore, gets here this type of philosophy, which they did, in fact, entered into MK Ultra brainwash? I mean, sorry, but not very likely. In meanwhile, I see that there was some fun stuff that was posted. I actually really enjoyed one. It all disappeared. I don't see one. I see this kind of stuff, and you got to admit that this stuff just must be all of a sudden reserved for this keywords pertaining to the Google search, because you just don't get this kind of stuff very easily, do you? This is the stuff I'm telling you, people. I'm not lying to you. They brainwashed me with. So this is, I'm gonna say, in a way, I feel even good about it. Burger Time, Freeway, and then I don't know what's that. Sunbergen, something you hide, whatever. Roberto Auser. Oh, okay. Then I have to yet learn about Roberto Auser. But you know, this is also Roberto Auser's second son. So that must be a popular guy, really, really popular guy, because somehow I am no longer seen anywhere. But for that matter, he is nowhere seen, and I can prove this. I'm not so small. This thing is working very well. He doesn't exist anywhere on Yahoo, and or I'm gonna try also the MSN search. You can see that these are all my work here, that it's everywhere, actually all over the internet, but somehow no longer on Google. And you must admit, you have to admit, that this is such a hatred that Sergei Brin Mikhailovich from Moscovia, no, he is American Jew, and I should say he's a Russian Jew. He is a Russian Jew from United States of America with Larry Page displayed toward me is just, I'm gonna say thank you. Thank you. Very, very kind of you. Very, very, very kind of you. You know, you should understand that sometimes when you apply, I'm not gonna say too much hatred, I don't mind. But it works adversely. It doesn't add to your effect, to your desired effect. You cut me from income. You did not only cut me from source of income. Online revenues, that's not the only thing you did, if this isn't bad enough. You are the biggest proof of the blacklisting, forced unemployment there is. You went even further to make sure with other websites you would play down the number of views I get, and on Blogger and on YouTube, on Dailymotion and so on, as much as you possibly could to assist Slovenian psychiatric asylum on open option, with whom American Central Intelligence Agency works together or through with a Russian FSB. And that really doesn't favor you in any way. I mean, honestly, it doesn't. So there is no Roberto Auser anywhere. Contrary to Roberto Auser, I am still all over the Yahoo. And there are, I'm sure, some other, this is all my websites, ladies and gentlemen. Not one picture here is that would not belong to me here. Everything is from Auser Times. Everything. Who the fuck is Roberto Auser? Anybody? I did a lot of work, you know. I work. I don't get paid, but I said to myself, you guys are so fucking nice, and then I'm gonna go mile extra to return you back your niceness to me. And I'm gonna do it for free. And you can imagine the middle finger I provided for you in return for your favors. It can be also done for free, you know. Not everybody has a heart like this, but I do. I did it for free since 2010. That's a considerable number, actually, since 2007, because it was the book about myself I have written about. Not complete, but autobiography of myself. I finished one in 2007. So yes, that's 17 years of being blacklisted while searching for the jobs, anything that would come my way, and paying my own expenses without being even allowed to report myself for a job search through the state employment agency to receive funds, support, anything. Running from psychiatry from country to country at my own expense. And whatever my parents allocated to me, or I should say, whatever the Illuminati agreed they would pay. So I see here a lot of stuff here. I see this is a Yahoo here. Everything is ran by Auser Times. Still, Auser Times covers everything. So this is a proof that Sergei Mikhailovich Brin is not exactly, you know, whether you want to say this pro-American person or whatever you want to say it, but your policies are completely in line with the Stalinism. This is a totally Stalinistic, murderous policies that you started to enforce against me, and I mirrored you through the internet. MSN, let's see this here. I think they have the search engine too, right? Don't they have the search engine? Okay, let's see here if I still exist. There you go. Shit, I exist here too. Let me see if there is, everything is mine here. It's like anywhere a Roberto Auser, because I don't see it. It's not that I would have anything against one. I think this gentleman was involved, and he was looking forward to for me to identify one. When I'm gonna have time, I'm gonna go and see this stuff, who this guy is, and maybe I'll go and identify him. Here I have been already deleted a lot, quite a lot, more than not. But on the main page, as you go, interesting, really interesting. You can still see the stuff, my stuff. So I'm not going to say this makes me feel uneasy. It makes me feel very easy. Slovenian police, psychiatrist Peter Kops prided themselves on this issue here. How it's going to be, and it's going to be, it will be, it will be. Man, thanks, I'm going to say to you. Thank you very much. I thank you. Thank you. This is nice of you. That's very, very nice of you. That's very nice of you. I like that. Is this also from... No, this is not from Roberto Auser. I was enormously intimidated. They tried to intimidate. I told you about, and about a porn online. I was intimidated about shopping online, spending too much. You're gonna spend too much time on AliExpress. You're gonna be spending too much time on whatever you're gonna be doing, and so on and so forth. Fuck you. Fuck off. Don't worry about it. You got something to say? KRKA number 1. That's a Kirka 1 8000 Novo Mesto. It's always open for ambulance vehicles, for the police. It's always open, and from me ready to assist you with any special needs you have. Now, other than that, fuck you. What are you gonna do? I got everything I needed to prove the case beyond doubt. You're not doing your job? You don't want to resolve this genocide extermination procedure you started at my 3 months of age? But this is your problem. This is not my problem. I cannot go and force you, but I can fuck you. And that's exactly what I do. I continue to demonstrate about who and what you are. And guess what? It works. You delete, and I continue to work, and I continue to post. And if one day I'm not going to wake up in the morning because of the health problems you created, it won't make any difference for me. It'll make a difference maybe for you. Maybe you're going to be successful enough to portray the whole thing to the people like it never existed, like it never happened, whatever the fuck you're going to do. But for me personally, it's not going to make any difference. That's all there is to it. There is no philosophy to this stuff. This here is also search engine, isn't it? If you want to do a philosophy, you're welcome. Do it. Check this out. Everywhere information about me on the internet. Oh, okay. Let's see how big is this. Well, this is basically from Microsoft, isn't it? It's about the same thing platform. Bing and MSN.com. I think it's the same thing. How about this one here? America Online. This used to be my favorite website. Let's see here. I spend a lot of time on America Online reading news. All right, let's see what they got to say here today. No, no, no. We would not read that stuff. Let's see this here. Oh, shit, look. It's still on. I can still see myself. Maybe not exactly the stuff I would even want. That's odd, crazy stuff. Even I see there from 2017. Okay, but this here? Wow, this is perfect. It's here, isn't it? So, who is Roberto Auser, if I can ask you a question? Who is this guy? Evidently that they assigned him maybe I don't know, maybe my name or something, House of Times or something, that maybe something like that. Well, I don't know, but I'm gonna use this as a proof, as additional proof of very, very, very criminal Joe Biden's presidency, very, very shady American politics, with one serial killer departing the stage for the previous one literally to return on the stage. Hey, it doesn't look good. But, alright, this is a land of brave and free, right? This is what it is. This is how it goes. I was born on December 9, 1971. Just don't forget about this. Don't forget about this. I'm now 53, more than 53 years old. I have gone through a lot of serial killers that dwelled inside of the White House with their special immunity, untouchable as they are used for. Criminals, with most of them serving 2 terms, with none of them doing other than whatever I demonstrated on my blog. So, a land of the brave and free, the land of freedom of some kind. I'm gonna Google this one more time so that you can see that this is what it is. These are the biggest search engines, aren't they? Well, they say that Google is the biggest one. Oh, let me see this here. What else do we have? We have a Yahoo, and then we have a Bing. I do that one. And then we have a Baidu search, whatever that is. And we have a Yandex search. Yandex, that's funny, because that's a Russian one. And the thing is, I don't want to be seen in a Russian one. I really crossed it out. I am not happy with this. I'm not happy with anything. And it's not about what's happening now, but it's about totally other issues. It's about when it should have been happening and it was not happening. It's about something that is lawless, criminal, always was, and become lawful and expresses interest in justice and truth only when it's bombarded, destroyed, decimated, crumbled. What that actually makes me really, really angry. That's the kind of stuff makes me angry. It makes me so angry that I don't want to see it. I don't even want to see it on the map. I don't even look at it on the map. Not that I would want to use their services or anything like this, but no fucking way. I'm not going to Google that one. What is this? Biden English. There you go. I can try this one. I never use this. This is a Japanese. No, it's actually Chinese. Okay. Search Baidu in English. Google Translate cannot translate this page. Back to previous page. That's exactly what Chinese, because Chinese told me that's the way it's going to be. And that's the way it's going to be. The thing is, I'm not angry about the Chinese. The Chinese are still welcome at my place. Somehow. The Chinese, whatever the fuck they do, it's their problem. I'm not getting myself into that stuff. A Russian's supposed to be a Slavic people, and we're supposed to be some kind of brotherly nations here. I am from the so-called Slovenia, and so we are supposed to be the brothers, brothers, shitty brothers. They are shitty brothers, the shittiest brothers, the shit brothers, the kind of brothers that when you hug them, you fucking disappear. Brothers that you don't want to be with. The type of brothers that are weak brothers. As far as the Chinese, that's your problem, whatever. This is not my problem. Okay. You really should not support, okay, Russia in this stuff. You really shouldn't do this. You also make me angry about the stuff you do. But you make me less angry. This is, what is this here? This is Excite, whatever. I'm done with this stuff. This is 93 to 2021. Okay. Excite Alta Vista. Okay, let's see this Alta Vista. So this is probably a Now Yahoo, or what is this? Okay, I don't know. Oh, we did this. I exist. Look, I still exist. Oh, check this out. Boom, boom, look at me. Hey, that's me right there. Let me see that. Okay, well, whatever might be. What is this? It's forbidden. It says it's forbidden. Why forbidden? Why? The monkey must be. Huh? All right. Thanks for watching this video. I think it might have something to do with the Sergei Brin Mikhailovich, or how they say. It does have something to do with the Larry Page, and it makes me feel good. I gotta tell you, it makes me feel good. I used to be the one who was hate. Well, I guess they're all turned now. Now it's the opposite side. Now it goes the opposite way. What a 929. I like this number somehow. I know this is not what the time is right now. Why are they doing this stuff to me? They are blocking my video view counters and blog views numbers and stuff. Why are you so optimistic? What are you going to do? what can you do possible? I mean, you so diligently delete the results about, so I guess the only left thing that you have left to do is to get me killed, and then everything is gonna be okay. The situation probably gonna go back to normal. Well, good luck with that.